Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of World of Truck. In my last episode, I asked where should I base my second garage on, and one of you suggested Paris. So Paris, here it comes. To get to Paris, I wish to get a job first to get there so that it will not be a wasted trip. So what I've done is that I try to search the job market. I couldn't find any, so I'm going to search the external one. Now that is the World of Truck site, by the way. And in this World of Truck site, there are actually job offers, as listed there. So I found one, Cambridge to Paris, so this is good stuff. So what I'll do, I'll sign a contract here with Transitnet. Now this is a web version, by the way, and this is from the World of Truck website. And all I need to do is just go back to the World of Truck and now go to my job market and to pick up the job. All right, so now I'm somewhere in Cambridge where my base is, and I'm going to head to deliver to Paris, and I'm pulling some copper roof gutters. I have no idea how. Well, it's about 7 tons, I think. So that is not too bad. Okay, so now I've been a little bit rusty today. It's been a long day at work, real work. So now I've got the stuff behind me, and you can actually see it as well. And the really cool thing about this truck is that it has six wheels, or how many wheels, I don't know how many of them, but it's quite a lot of wheels. So all right, we'll talk about the chassis later. So now here we go. I'm heading to Paris. Whoa, hang on a sec. Oh, I got a brake. So experimenting a brake, and actually it's working great. Now this payload is actually quite sort of like long, so I have to sort of like get some of the I have to make sure it's clear before I turn so as not to hit anything. Well, hang on, this is UK. Oh my god. Yeah, so what happens is that I've been driving in Continental for quite some time, and I'm so used to the right hand side instead. So I need to turn left here. Alright, just remember to keep left. Now, some of you ask why am I driving a right-hand drive in somewhere in Europe. The reality is that, let me just get this clear. Right, it's a long truck, so I need to make sure that I get it sorted. Can you turn right anyway? Is there a roundabout in front? Yes, it is. I so hate the roundabout. I'm still not quite sure how this whole roundabout works in this game, and I suspect it's not really like that in real life. So there are some cars coming along. But I realized that so long as you don't do it too fast, you're actually quite okay. So is it like, I don't see signal, man. Shouldn't be signal? Really? So this car is going... What, he's trying to give way to me, is it? So I don't know. Now I'm at the roundabout, just waiting for the trucks to get by, trying to hit anything. And how about this guy? No one signal anything. That's so weird. Now I'm so used to like and no one, so like they all come to my way. Yeah, great stuff. Come on, man, move it. My turn, my turn. I think we can go now. So this is the hard part, because there will be like I have to make sure that I won't hit anything. Very hard to say sometimes. Alright, I think I've successfully negotiated my way through a roundabout. Speed camera in front. This is United Kingdom. There's plenty of speed camera everywhere. Alright, so now what do I need to do? I just need to follow the road. Alright, let me just keep left. It's a bit hard to see as well. It's a light source on the left hand side of my face. So I'm now heading to Paris from Cambridge. And time now is 9 o'clock on a Sunday. Well, it's in-game time. Probably I could go faster a little bit. Alright, 60 miles per hour, which is roughly translated to, I don't know, 90? I don't know, I think so. But there's a certain speed limit for trucks as well. If you do not want to play the speeding game, just stick with the safety, which usually I do that. Unless I need to go to the sort of rest service area quick, so I'll just have to speed my way through. It happens. So I need to make sure that I give some space to cars around me. Alright, turn left to London, M11. Let me see if I could. I should not take any risk here. Yeah. So it's a long truck, so I do not want to like. Usually I could go up pretty fast sometimes if the truck is not that long. I'm using a controller, so things may get a little bit shaky. Yeah, I play all my racing game with a controller. Left, right. I think it's okay. Yep, have to be careful. I think this payload is 7 tons, so it's not really that heavy. I feel that my Renault is doing pretty well in this sort of environment. So estimated arrival time in about 6 hours and 15 minutes time, including passing through, I suppose, the ferry or whichever. Yeah. So do I have enough fuel? I have enough fuel, so I'll just press on here. 60 miles per hour coming up. And it's great, man. I love driving in United Kingdom. I can really go 60 miles per hour in a lot of places. So now I'm on the auto cruising mode. It just auto cruise on my gas. It doesn't shift my gear. I still have to change my gear using my controller, which is cool. Give me something to do in a long kind of like a highway like this. Now, do I need to turn the light on or off the light? I mean, you know, I think sometimes in Europe, I think in some country you still need to on the light in the daylight. So because I've been traveling across the ocean all the time, so I just leave it on. And yeah, I mean, back to the left-hand side, left-hand, right-hand drive. I mean, I think for those who are from America, you may not be that familiar with the right-hand drive, which is what I have here. But in a lot of places, like okay, so coming up is always some guess. Like I have to guess what's going to happen on the next junction because I have to keep right or keep left. So usually, okay, I think this is fine because sometimes the lane that I am has to turn. Oh, I have to turn left anyway. So I check the side mirror. All right, going in. So I mean, in this part of the world, like Singapore, where I'm living in, and I mean mainly a lot of Asia country as well, Southeast Asia, so on. It's all right-hand drive, and I think any sort of like country that has been colonized by the British in the past probably stick to this convention. But once you get to the Europe and America, it's all going to be different. So that's the thing about, it's kind of fun in this game because you got to experience both sides of it. In real life though, you know, we do travel a lot, my wife and I. Sometimes we travel to Narnia to tip right because otherwise I'll be forced to exit. In real life though, I mean, you know, we do travel to places like Spain, you know, different France, different part of like Europe, and America as well. So so we do get to experience the left-hand drive, and I would say, I mean, you know, it does take a while to get used to. On the first few days, you got like, you know, have to remember, keep right, kind of thing. But it is actually pretty pleasant. After a while, you kind of get used to the whole convention because everybody is doing the same thing. But it could be quite dangerous though, because you could be on the wrong side of the road if you just don't sort of like, you know, think too hard. So I usually ask my wife to remind me to keep right on those kind of like locations, so as not to get the wrong side of the road. Okay, now I'm traveling towards from Cambridge. I think I'm going through Dover. I do not quite, I haven't really checked the actual speed camera in front, 60 miles per hour. Not that my truck can go further than 55 miles per hour. It is still pretty slow, this truck. And I mean, the cars here are pretty cool. They will not try to you know, undertake me like that. In places like Singapore, they probably would have like cut onto my lane. I have to jam brake. But in this game, sort of like probably model the Western culture a little bit. I do not know. Oh my God, I have to slow down because I need to keep left here. So I need to let this truck go, let this car go. I do not want to take any risk here. And whoa, that car just jammed right in front of me. I mean, I was about to say that they have a good car. Oh wow, hang on. Yeah, I was about to say they have good manner, and I don't know, man. They just like cut into my lane and then jam brake in front of me. Whew, that was pretty intense there. You can always check the damage though, if there's any damage to your goods and so on. But I'll do it in a little bit later because I have to switch over to keyboard. it's not easy to let go of my controller and switch over the keyboard. So I'm going to go into sleep roll here onto another highway. And some of this highway I have driven in real life, by the way. I did study in UK for 6 years. So, you know, Shrewsbury and Oxford. And we do travel to, like, I did travel to quite a lot of places within UK as well. So, you know, some of this highway kind of makes some sense to me as well. So, I mean, although the American version is coming up, but I think I would still play the European version for quite some time because it's something I'm familiar with. But I saw some screenshot on the American version. Looks really, really nice. And so there's another speed camera in front. Not that I will beat the speed camera. So I'm going to switch over to, it's a little bit wonky here. So I'm going to look at the damage. So I have no damage in the car, no damage on my goods. So that is good news. Because sometimes when I crash onto the car, another car in front, what it does is that it deal damage to my kind of like so I better keep in the middle of the lane right now here. I know in real life you probably won't do that, but because in this game, if you signal, the car seems to ignore you when you want to change lane. It's usually when I drive like this type of scenario, what I'll do is that if I see a truck want to pull over the middle lane, if I was in the middle lane, I would actually pull over to the right hand side instead. So, you know, okay, so no wonder a lot of cars coming this way, so I'm going to filter that side too. Alright, so wish me luck. Sometimes all this narrow kind of stuff, sometimes we do brush onto each other. So yeah, I mean, this game doesn't really model the fact that if I signal right, you know, the cars will sort of like give way to me and let me just pass, because passing truck is not easy. I mean, even when I don't play this game, I sort of know. I have to check the side mirror, making sure that I've cleared the entire kind of truck before I cut back in, because otherwise it'll damage my goods. So I usually just a little bit cautious, because the truck, unlike in UK though, I mean, you know, I saw that like in UK, when the truck passes another truck, they will actually flash the light to tell you that it is safe to cut back in. These are very, very nice thing to have, but I don't think this game really into that kind of simulation. It would be nice, or I have totally missed it, I do not know. But I mean, I do observe that, you know, that's what truck drivers do. When someone try to overtake, they will flash it so as to signal them, come back in, you know, thing. And I'll do the same as, you know, if a truck overtake me, I'll do the same sometimes. Okay, so in this type of situation, usually I just keep right first, because I do not know whether I should be, you know, going straight, or should I be like, you know, exiting or something like that. So because, you know, the road in front could have just like turned left only. I can't really tell from the road system what is what. So if someone can, you know what, maybe I should just cut back in, right? Because the UK system is a little bit I think I have to exit here, right? Guys, what do you think? I think so, huh? Man, I mean, you know, sometimes, okay, Dover. Okay, brake. Steady. Woo! That was a bit close, man. I feel. Okay, so now I have to turn left here. Okay, let me just get my bearing right. So second gear usually I start with, because it's quite low, low. So let's go. Turn right? How come it's turn right? I'm not going to Dover? Huh, interesting. I thought I was heading to Dover. Maybe time has changed, they built some tunnel or something like that. You know, I for many years, I haven't, 2 decades maybe, I haven't been to United Kingdom. So, well, actually it's Dover, Southampton. Okay, check this side, make sure I don't hit anything while I'm like happily driving my way. 50 miles per hour is the speed, and I'm like, you know, in about 4 hours and 17 minutes, I'll reach Paris. And I suppose some part of it take into consideration of the crossing the canal, is it? Canal, channel? Yeah, as well. Alright, let's go, 50 miles per hour. Usually, this type of road, I reckon I could actually speed through it and try to drive a Daytona kind of like style on this one. Probably not, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so I picked up this job through the World of Truck website. The problem with that website is I can't really tell if this is a really high value goods or not, because, you know, usually I pick those jobs that is most profitable. but it doesn't seem to be showing anything similar, and I mean, I think it's still work in progress in some sense. So I'm going down the road, reduce the speed a little bit because I don't know what is to come. I think I need to turn right here. There may be traffic coming down as well. Let me just brake. Second gear, left, right, left, whatever. Alright. Alright, let's go. It's a very light load, by the way. It's a lot easier to sort of accelerate through things. Alright, man. Give way. Signal. I think it's fine. It's a lot easier on the right, you know, on the correct kind of like road like this, you know, road system. If I try this one on the continental side, actually it's quite tough. So I think after I bought my garage in Paris, I would definitely think of buying a truck with the continental kind of like a left-hand drive configuration. So now I'm going into somewhere that yeah, I see the side mirror, there's a car coming towards me, so sometimes I may need to sort of like you know, slow down a little bit and to make sure I don't hit anything unnecessarily. There's always a penalty in terms of the credit as well as XP, experience points. Now I'm going to a tunnel. This one is quite funky actually. I'll show you. I mean, you guys can tell me in real life, does it really work that way? So I have to like, I'm not that familiar with this side of the thing, so I hope I'm doing the right thing without doing anything too embarrassing right now here. Alright, so I turn in here. So yeah, it's a tunnel, like I said. Okay, so if it is a tunnel, let me see, there is something that I need to pay attention to. Some of them actually open, some of them is not. So, you know, if it's a red light, you can't go in. So I have to sort of like be careful. This one also can't go in. Okay, so the next one, this one can go in. Just need to sort of like make sure that I don't cut in too deep so as to hit anything unnecessarily again. So I'm fine. So now I just need to make sure I maneuver onto the thing over there. So it is a long truck, so I have to like oh man, okay, make sure that I don't hit anything there. Okay, so I'm just moving in here and get into the truck. I think I need to like sort of like get into the truck here. Do I get in? Consider in? Well, I mean, you know, is it like a technical failure? Okay, so now this is a very embarrassing part and it's going to be very hard as well. We'll see. So I have to somehow find a way to strengthen this guy. Alright, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I hope. Yeah, so I have to reverse back in. And it's never easy to reverse this guy actually. As you will see later. So yeah, so this is the part whereby it's going to be really hard. So what I'll do is that I'm going to spare you the agony. I'm going to park this properly and then move on to the next bit, alright? So I managed to get it sorted and let's go to France. Let's go. Okay. So now we are heading there. You can hear some kind of like thing. And there you go. Right, so now I need to get out and yeah, let me see the map. Wow, it's kind of like wait, let's go. It's one something. All right, let's do it slowly. So yeah, right, welcome to France. You can see the difference here. No, I can't really right now, but I'm looking forward to see Paris, though I hope that you know, in about 2 hours time it's all daylight. So if you're pulling a heavy payload, by the way, this one will be quite challenging. Turn right only, nothing here. Yeah, the sort of like the side of the truck clear quite nicely. Okay, there we go, another round. Yeah, well, I cut in a little bit. So this one in this part of the world, you have to keep right. So I have to find the exit. It does take a while though to understand where things are. They kind of assume that you know the place a little bit, because I mean the map doesn't show us that you have to take this route, but I think that's the only kind of like yeah. The cool thing, there's no speed camera here, so you can do whatever speed that you like. Yeah, right. So there you go. Hello. Yeah, it's a bit doesn't really have a lot of people there right now. Okay, this is 50, but 50 is km/h. So the speed limit have to observe the one in the GPS system. All right. So yeah, I mean this is kind of it's a more challenging truck to drive because of the length of the cargo is a bit long for the container, but it's cool. It's not that heavy, so it's really good stuff. So I'm going to be there in about 10 minutes time, I hope. Well, in real life, and the all right, man. So yeah, just do a turn nicely, nice and easy. Okay, the highway. Hello, Paris. Paris, here we come. Yeah. So yeah, I mean the really good thing about this game is that the simulation is pretty cool. There are different kind of chassis for the truck itself, and I mean some of them like you know like a 4x2 or 6x2, 6x4 kind of thing. So you know, and each one of them actually play a little bit differently as well, and also payload kind of make a difference, because some of them are heavy, some of them are not, some of them like very long, some of them are not. So you know, all these things give a little bit of variation to the game itself. Some of them you have to pay attention because it's fragile. Some of which is a lot of stress because there's a time kind of like requirement, you have to deliver it fast. So yeah, but usually it's doable. You don't have to really speed all the way. You can just stick to a speed limit. Usually you're fine. You just have to watch out when you rest, because once you rest, it takes out about 8 hours of your kind of like you know game time as well. So yeah, I mean that is something that you need to pay attention to. But otherwise, now there's a toll coming up, and there's a lot of speed camera near the toll. And I'll try to get through a toll without incident, so I kind of slow down first. I mean, I sort of know this thing for a while, but it's still 56, so I don't know, man. Maybe in France it's less stringent compared to other part of the Europe. All right, so I need to stop right in front of that thing there, pay my toll. All right, so I think I pay my toll. Did I pay my toll? I think I did. I don't know, man. Then I have to observe what's on this side as well, because sometimes they may hit onto me on this side. I have to be very careful as well. You know, so stuff like that, you just have to pay attention as you drive the truck. I mean, just like anything else. But I guess, you know, if you're playing with the keyboard and mouse, it's actually easier because you can just like a first-person shoot. But I tend to get dizzy though with the kind of like configuration. So I'm using a controller. It's a little bit, you know, a little bit odd when I turn left or right, but it's a bit like, how should I say? It's not as smooth as compared to say the mouse and so on. But you know, it's something that I enjoy using the controller. I play all the racing game with the controllers, and I can feel the thing, and you know, it's cool. I just wish that it vibrates though, like, you know, if I sort of like my wheels on the hard shoulder, if the controller vibrates, I think that would be really cool, but it doesn't. Yeah, unfortunately. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, you know, no complaint really. So yeah, I mean, on to the countryside of you know, kind of like France, and it's going to be pretty nice and easy drive for another 10 minutes time of game time. All right, that should be there. Right now I'm on 12th gear, auto cruising mode, and yeah, Sunday. It's good that everything is just bright and sunny, because if I sort of like take this drive and it's all dark, sometimes I can't really tell you what is what. Yeah, I mean, you know, so I'm quite happy that in this very monumental kind of like drive, getting my second garage. Now, yeah, in terms of the bank kind of account wise, I mean, you know, I've borrowed €500,000 to start off my company. Red Panda United, by the way. Some of you like the name of the company and want to join the company. That's really cool. Very honored. So yeah, Red Panda United. I borrowed €500,000 to start off my company, Red Panda United, about 14 days ago. But in game time, it's about 1 month, I think. So within a month, I managed to sort of like earn enough. I managed to hire 4 drivers, equip them with my own trucks. And after that, they've been earning for me as well. And I've been driving really hard, and I have enough profit to be able to repay all my loans. So now I'm loans free with €143,000 balance. Now I'm going to get a garage, but I don't think this would be enough, but that's fine. So what I'll do is that I'll borrow money again to make money. I think that's how the game goes, to borrow money and make money. So I borrow another, say, €400,000 and pay back at 12% per annum. But I have to figure out how this game works in terms of, like, you know, the per annum, because definitely this doesn't run in, like, you know, in real game day. So there's the game time as well. I'm trying to see what's the modifying factor to it, and look at my return of investment, ROI. But I suspect that from what I've done so far, it seems that it's pretty doing quite well if you borrow money and make money. Because I mean, this kind of trucking business, seriously, in game, from a simulation point of view, I don't think there's a lot of risk. And but I don't know, 12% per annum, is it the right kind of like interest rate somewhere in Europe? I don't know. I mean, you guys can let me know if I'm you know, in real life I'm going to start a business in say, you know, Europe. If I borrow money, is it 12% per annum, or higher or lower? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of collateral as well, so they just lend money to me straight away, no question asked. So it's a little bit different, but I mean, taking all in, it's just a simulation. It's not going to be something that, you know, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to nitpick on everything else like this. So I mean, I could overtake this truck, sure, not maybe I should, but I have to be very careful with the cars beside me. So I probably maybe the next round I would attempt to overtake this truck, but then again, I'm not really catching up on that truck that fast. So I think I'll just stay behind the truck. In about another 58 minutes time, I should arrive in Paris, deliver my group goods, and then head to the garage and buy the garage right in front of your eyes. So I'm very excited to get to go there. All right, so I'm getting closer to the truck. I could kind of overtake after this car, I think maybe. I've got another income statement coming in. My driver Molly is the first driver I hire, earned me €2,000. But all these are depending on the jobs as well, job availability. So it's a little bit random. Yeah. Okay, so I think in front is going to sort of like slow down a little bit. So what I'll do, I'll just slow down. I think it's because of toll station as well. So, you know, never mind. I'm not going to sort of like fight with the overtake or whatnot here. So it's still 56. So yeah, I mean, different countries, different. How speed limit? You know, in places like I think the central part of Europe, I have to, and here the lane here is so much wider. All right, so just get close a bit. All right, it's €46 to pass the gate, the cosmic gate. No, I know some of you follow me in the game Marvel Heroes, and the yeah, I mean, you guys know all these. So I got a truck coming on my side. I have to be very careful. Sometimes if they don't give way, I have to give way, and you know. And we'll see. Sometimes, you know, I did get into quite an accident the other time. 3 lanes merged into 2 lanes, and so like the car don't know where they're going. I just stay on my lane and I got squashed by both sides of the cars. So sometimes accidents do occur, just like real life. No matter how careful you are, there's still some kind of driver that are doing something quite strange. So I'm heading towards Paris, and in about 36 minutes time, I should reach it. 22 miles. And okay, I'm at the speed limit. That's fantastic. So GPS say go straight. So I have to pay attention to GPS right now, because sometimes I may get overexcited and sort of like you know, sightseeing too much and sort of miss the turns here and there. All right, and I'm heading towards the really windy road. So maybe I need to slow down a little bit. Drop a gear maybe. Yeah. So I just want to be a bit cautious, pay attention to, okay, this is a speed drop. I think it dropped to about 31. Okay, fine. 31. So usually this car places there will be a speed camera, so I make sure that I'm not like speeding kind of thing. So I have to pay attention. So Paris, here we come. I will be very happy if I see Eiffel Tower or Arc de Triomphe. And I need to turn right, so I need to signal and start to filter in. Alright, and sometimes accident do happen when filter in. So this is, does it look like Paris to you? I do not know. I've been to Paris, and maybe this part is not tourist style Paris. Alright, so getting behind this Mini here. Oof, this is really exciting. In about 8 minutes time, I'll reach my destination. Well, 8 minute game time that is going to be. So turn left here. Watch my side. Just make sure I don't hit anything. I think this is 31 mile per hour, which is 70 km per hour, which is not. I think they have some different kind of like a speed limit for the truck. I do not know. All right. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ah, I thought I just speed my way across. So in front of the sign there, if you pay attention, those are, I believe, those are speed camera. They tell you there's a speed sensor there. So 70 is 31. So all these things, just like in France as well. I mean, we drove in France, my wife and I. So you see a question mark in front. Those are the area to discover, by the way. Like, you know, recruitment agency and stuff like that would be one. And then you see a blinking light there. That is your destination. That would be my speeding again. That would be my destination. Okay. So getting there, 9th gear. I could push a little bit more. Okay, cruise at this speed. It's good. All right, man. Okay, so a lot of question mark, a lot of like places to discover, and 31 mile per hour still. All right, into the chimneys, and yeah, wow. Okay, so I have to slow down here. Okay, great. I will start with second gear because the car is quite. The payload is not that heavy, 7 tons, so it's not really that hard to, so like get it. All right, and yeah, there are a lot of like roundabout, so cool. Wow, I mean, this is the wrong gear. Yeah, so I have to be very, very careful not to hit onto anything. Well, I think, yeah, I did well. I think, wow, look at it. Where's my Eiffel Tower? Alright, let me just, I'll do a city tour later. Yeah, I mean, right now it's about evening time, my time. And, okay, let's go, come on, come on. Okay. Oh, I signal? What is this car doing right in front of me? Trying to hit it, man. Because if I hit it, I have to pay 450 euro for the penalty. Alright, so I'm getting into the industrial zone of the Paris, and this could be the river sign. I don't know. I don't know. I have to do some sightseeing later. Probably not now. So in front is my destination, and I've got my job done in Paris. And I will have to pause the game right now after I've done this, because guess what? I need to go to work. Now it's about 8 p.m. my time, and I need to go to work. Now I could have just parked this guy up as well, but you know, I just have to rush off. So bear with me, and I've got some kind of like reward. It's not going to be a lot though. I mean, this sort of thing. Yeah, it's not a very special kind of like a payload. So yeah, I'll be back after my work. I need to go to office right now, and I come back here, and I'll be a truck driver again. All right, hang on there. I'll go get my garage. Hi guys, I'm back, and local time now is about 11 p.m. I just came back from work. I start work about 9, so yeah, I mean in between this kind of job, I drive a truck as well, and I've got 2 jobs, truck driving and my day job. And after that, you know, I play a superhero as well sometimes. So now, the whole reason why I'm coming to Paris, by the way, is to buy a garage here. My company, Red Panda United, thank you for liking it, is coming to Paris. Bonjour, mon ami. So what I do right now is to start driving into the location. It's also kind of like open up new areas. So yeah, there we go, Paris. First gear. Oh, by the way, there's something really cool here. I want to show you. Ultimate. No, it's not ultimate. It's a U button. So this truck here has like you know, all these wheels there. But you know, when there's not pulling any trailer, I can actually do ultimate. Press U. Yeah. Okay. So this lowers it. I don't know whether it's lower or I want to set. Let me see. So I could like. Yeah, okay, so they lift it up, so you know you don't have to use all the wheels. Sorry, you don't have to use all the wheels. Instead, you know, for because you're not pulling anything, and it's a better kind of like turning radius, I think. Oh, hang on, where am I? Yeah, so sometimes right, I have to remember which side of the road I'm at. Okay, now I'm at the junction. So yeah, sometimes I'm in UK, sometimes I'm in like Europe, and then sometimes I'm in Singapore, driving real life kind of roads, and I remember which side of the road I'm driving, although the car is the same. So yeah, I'm very excited to discover a new area. Probably there's a showroom somewhere in Paris, so I don't know, Renault, I don't know, could be a Renault kind of like a company. Alright, just driving there. I have to observe the speed limit as well. Who knows, there may be some speed camera for me that's waiting to catch me. So now it's another traffic light. So this is how driving in Europe like, from traffic light to traffic light. Alright, okay, that was quite rough, kind of like okay, so you can look left, look right. Yeah, so that's a river. Wow, so that is the kind of thing that you can see. And you can centralize it. That's what I usually do. So I think in front is a recruitment agency. Alright. Alright, let's just discover it. Yeah, recruitment agency. Then I think there's a truck company somewhere. Again, a red light. Can you believe it? And I overshot it really. Okay. So that was a recruitment agency that I can sort of like recruit new drivers. So that's what I intend to do. Expand my business into Paris. Have a second base. So my first base is Cambridge, UK. All right. So yeah, signal. Okay. Let's do the right gear. Yeah. So there's a garage. I would not have enough money for the garage, but I can borrow money, which is what I would do. So yeah, so it's a Renault, right? So my guess was right. So it's a Renault showroom, and in front somewhere would be the garage. If my GPS come back to me, on the right hand side would be the garage, and I'm going there. It looks pretty cool, right next to the Louvre, prime area. I wish. Yeah, but Paris is a beautiful city, by the way. For those of you who are living in Paris, lucky you, really lucky. Good food, good wine, good everything. Alright, let me just go in there. Alright, so I'm going to buy a garage. I wanted to just turn in, but I probably will end up having an accident somewhere in Paris here. After this car, maybe, maybe not. So many traffic here in Paris. Come on, man. I think after this I can go. What do you think? Alright, so this is a garage. Has a 1 and 2. So I cannot afford it right now, so that's fine. What I can do is I can borrow money, right? So I go to a bank and look for 400,000. 5, 7, 8 a day for 12%. Yeah, repayment is you know what? Let me take a screenshot of this guy. I want to sort of like work out how the whole thing works in this game because there's no per annum here for sure. So now I have the money and I go back to the game. Now I can buy. What? Do you want to buy? Yes, I want. Bonjour. Yeah, whoa, this has a 3 slot there. I don't know why I get reverse out. Was it a bug or something? I don't know, man. I didn't reverse out. But anyway, so yeah, I mean that is the end of this video, really. Oh, wow, look at that. It opens up for me. I can sort of like just go in there. Check out my garage. It looks a little bit pretty cool. I can stop the engine. Alright, I can stop the engine. I can rest here as well if I so wish to. But I do not want to rest because I still got half a day. I'm a very hard-working truck driver. So now what I can do really is that now I have a new garage, as you can see. So now I can recruit some people then. So I can hire a driver for my garage. And there are many type of driver you can get, and I'm hoping to equal opportunity, right? So why not Natalia? Looks good. Yeah, so basically, oh, Bridget as well. And by the way, I mean, you know, if you want to play it right, the driver you hire should have a high ADR, or at least somewhere on ADR, and then long distance is good as well. So always ADR and then distance, the rest of it 1 point is good. Eco driving is pretty useless. So I think I have already got some in mind. Alright, Anna, hello Anna. Right? Oh, look at the pier, man. Scary, huh? So yeah, I mean, this is how the whole game works, and you just keep recruiting driver to drive for your trucks, and I have already 3 slots here. I can expand it further to 5, which is great. And so basically I have to work out my financial as well, because not only I have to hire a driver, I have to buy a truck as well. So with my current money, I can probably afford like 2 trucks, right? And with 2 trucks, I can probably start my business getting more money. Alright, so now I hope you enjoyed this video. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator 2. The American Truck Simulator is going to be out this February. And follow the Steam page on the American Truck Simulator, because if you happen to buy it within the first week, you get a new paint job, 2 of them, very beautiful paint job for the American trucks. So yeah, stay tuned for this sort of video. I enjoy it a lot, so you'll probably hear a lot more from me. Alright, bye.